Hi guys, welcome to my channel. In this video we are going to see 10 word banknotes under the UV light. So our first banknote is Nicaragua 10 Cordobas. This is the front side of Nicaragua 10 Cordobas. This is a polymer bill. Let's put this bill under the UV light. This is how it looks under the UV light. I can see some patterns here. This red block is visible under the UV light. This golden pattern is visible under the UV light. Let's check this pattern, the red one that is only visible under the UV light. So this red pattern is only visible under the UV light. So this is a security mark. Let's check the back side of Nicaragua 10 Cordobas. This is how the back side looks. Let's put the back side under the UV light. This is Nicaragua 10 Cordobas. On the back side I can see serial number is visible on the right. The top and bottom golden reflection is there. 10 BCN under the red circle is visible only under the UV light. So this is a security marking that is visible only under the UV light. So that's a good security pattern that is visible under the UV light. Let's pick up our next bill, Honduras 1 Lempira. This is Honduras 1 Lempira. This is the front side without UV light. Let's put this bill under the UV light. We can see there are some reflections in golden color under the UV light. Number 1 is getting reflected. On the left also there is a serial number that is getting reflected here. This number 1, let's check it without UV light. This number 1 is only visible under the UV light. So this is a security pattern that is only visible under the UV light. Let's check the back side of Honduras 1 Lempira. This is the back side of Honduras 1 Lempira. Let's put this back side under the UV light. I can see top and bottom are getting reflected under the golden color under the UV light. This blue pattern is visible. Let's see without the UV light. That blue color is not visible without the UV light. It is only visible under the UV light. The pattern is there, but it's not blue without UV light. It is getting turned into blue under the UV light. Let's pick up our next bill, Brazil 200 Cruzerios. This is front side of Brazil 200 Cruzerios. Let's put this bill under the UV light. There are no patterns that are visible under the UV light. There are no patterns that are visible under the UV light. Let's check the back side of Brazil 200 Cruzerios. This is how the back side of 200 Cruzerios looks. Let's put the back side under the UV light. There are no patterns that are visible under the UV light, but I can see there are watermarks that are visible without the UV light on left and right hand side of this bill. If you can see here, you can see here watermarks are visible on left and right. So this is a security mark that is visible without UV light, but no patterns are visible under UV light. Next bill is Kingdom of Tonga $1. This is Kingdom of Tonga $1 without UV light. Let's put this bill under the UV light now. I can see right serial number is there that is getting reflected. Number 1 is getting reflected. There's a pattern in red on the top and golden pattern is getting reflected on the left. Let's check this number 1 now. This number 1 is only getting reflected under the UV light. So this square is there. So that's a security pattern. Let's check the back side of Kingdom of Tonga $1. This is how the back side of the bill looks. Let's put it under the UV light. No special markings are visible under the UV light. There are no special markings that are visible under the UV light on this bill. This was Kingdom of Tonga $1 bill. Next bill is Congo 1 centime. This is Congo 1 centime. There is a serial number that is visible on the top. There is a pattern in golden color that is getting reflected. You can see here. There are some random colors also visible. This pattern is visible only under the UV light. Let's check the back side of Congo 1 centime. This is how the back side of Congo 1 centime looks. Let's put this back side under the UV light. There are golden patterns that are visible under the UV light, so that's a security marking that is visible. On the left and right I can see some random marks there. Let's pick up our next bill, that is Romania 1000 lei. Our next bill is Romania 1000 lei. So this is the front side of Romania 1000 lei. Let's put this under the UV light. So I can see the middle line is getting reflected. Security line is getting reflected under the UV light. Nothing more than this basically. Only the security line is getting reflected. Let's check the back side of Romania 1000 lei. This is the back side of Romania 1000 lei. Let's put the back side under the UV light. That's good. So on the middle we have a line here that is getting reflected, and number 1000 is getting reflected in a rectangle, golden color. On the left, serial number is also there. So these 2-3 watermarks are getting reflected under the UV light. You can see it here. So the next bill is Venezuela 1 Bolivar. Next bill is Venezuela 1 Bolivar. This is the front side of Venezuela 1 Bolivar. Let's put it under the UV light. There are no special markings, but the color is turning a little bit violet. Check the back side of Venezuela 1 Bolivar. This is the back side of Venezuela 1 Bolivar. Let's put it under the UV light now. I don't see any special markings, but there are slight color changes I can see that are getting reflected under the UV light. Our next one is Brazil 1 Cruzeiros. This is Brazil 1 Cruzeiros front side. Let's put it under the UV light. I can see these lines on the left are a little bit turning blue here. Nothing more than that. This is the back side of Brazil 1 Cruzeiros. Let's put it under the UV light. No main color that is getting reflected on this bill, but these linings are turning blue under the UV light. That's the difference I can see. That's the main marking on this bill that is visible under the UV light. Let's pick up our next bill, Uganda 5 shillings. This is Uganda 5 shillings, front side of this bill without UV light. Let's put it under the UV light now. There are no special markings, but color is getting changed. There's a watermark here on the right hand side, but watermark is not visible under the UV light. It is visible without the UV light, so that's a security marking there. Let's check the back side of Uganda 5 shillings. This is the back side of this bill. Let's put it under the UV light. Okay, no special marking, but on the top and these colors on the right are getting reflected in blue color. So those are kind of marks that are getting visible under the UV. Let's check our last bill in this part, Armenia Tender. This is Armenia Tender, front side of Armenia Tender. Let's put it under the UV light. Lots of random markings, small spots are visible on the front side of Armenia Tender. So we can see here the number is there. Lots of random markings are visible under the UV light. Let's check the back side of Armenia Tender. This is the back side of Armenia Tender. Let's put this bill under the UV light. Same pattern. Lots of random small pointers are visible under the UV light. So these are the main security features of this Armenia Tender bill. So guys, this was our last bill in this part. So if you like this video, please share and subscribe. See you in the next part.